Right now, as you're watching this video, something invisible is happening. You are not clicking anything. You are not typing anything. You are not buying anything. And yet value is being created. Real money, real profit, generated silently from you. Not from your name, not from your email, but from your behavior. In 2026, the most valuable product on earth is not oil, not gold, not even artificial intelligence. It is prediction. And the raw material for prediction is you. Here is the uncomfortable truth most people don't realize. You don't need to post, you don't need to comment, you don't even need to agree. Simply existing online is enough. Every scroll, every pause, every second you hesitate before closing an app is recorded, analyzed, and converted into economic value. Today's internet does not sell products to people, it sells people to systems. And the scariest part is not that this is happening, the scariest part is how normal it has become. For years we were told that data collection was about improving user experience, faster apps, better recommendations, smarter assistants. But that story is outdated. In 2026, data is no longer collected to serve you, it is collected to model you, to predict your future behavior with frightening accuracy, to anticipate what you will do before you consciously decide to do it. And once behavior becomes predictable, it becomes controllable. Most people think data means personal information, name, phone number, location. That idea is at least a decade old. Modern data is behavioral, it is emotional, it is psychological. Platforms don't care who you are, and they care how you react. How fast you scroll, where your eyes slow down, what content increases your heart rate, what makes you angry, what makes you anxious, what makes you feel validated. These signals are far more valuable than identity, because they reveal something deeper, how you can be influenced. This is where the real business begins. Behind every social platform, search engine, shopping app, or streaming service exists a massive prediction engine. Its job is not to inform you. Its job is not to entertain you. Its job is to reduce uncertainty about your future actions. Will you buy this product? Will you click that headline? Will you stay longer if this content triggers fear instead of curiosity? These systems constantly test you without your awareness. Tiny experiments run every second. Different headlines, different thumbnails, different emotional tones, all optimized for one thing, keeping you predictable. Here's a disturbing fact confirmed by multiple tech industry disclosures in the last 2 years. Modern AI systems can often predict major personal decisions before users consciously make them. Purchases, lifestyle changes, political interests, even emotional vulnerability. Your future self is already being simulated somewhere on a server, and you never agreed to train it. This is why data is often called the new oil, but that comparison is misleading. Oil is finite. Data regenerates endlessly. Every day you create more, and unlike oil, data becomes more valuable the more it is combined. One app alone knows very little, but when dozens of platforms quietly share behavioral signals through advertising networks, tracking pixels, and AI partnerships, a highly detailed psychological profile emerges, not of who you are, but of how you behave under pressure. In the United States and Europe, regulations like GDPR were meant to protect users, and on paper, they do. You technically own your data. You technically give consent. But here is the uncomfortable reality in 2026. Consent has become a formality, not a safeguard. Interfaces are designed to push acceptance. Privacy settings are buried, opt-outs are complex, and most people simply want to use the service. The system knows this. It is not illegal, it is strategic. Now let's talk about artificial intelligence, because this is where the story becomes much darker. AI does not simply consume data, it learns from it. Every dataset becomes training material. Every behavior becomes a lesson, and unlike humans, AI never forgets. Data collected today does not disappear tomorrow. It compounds, it evolves. It shapes systems that may make decisions about you years from now, long after you've forgotten the moment that created the data in the first place. In 2025, several major investigations revealed how AI-driven decision systems were being used in hiring, lending, insurance, and even law enforcement. These systems were trained on historical behavioral data generated by people who never knew they were part of an experiment. The result, bias didn't disappear, it scaled, quietly, efficiently, globally. This is the part most people don't expect. The real customers of data platforms are not advertisers in the traditional sense. They are prediction buyers. Hedge funds buying market sentiment models. Political groups buying behavioral clusters. Corporations buying attention forecasts. Insurance companies buying risk profiles based on lifestyle signals. None of these require your name, they only require accuracy. And accuracy comes from volume. This is why platforms push engagement so aggressively. It's not because they need more content. It's because every additional second reduces uncertainty. The longer you stay, the clearer the model becomes. The clearer the model becomes, the more valuable you are, not as a person, but as a probability. Here's a shocking internal reality exposed by whistleblowers and research studies. Emotional content performs better not because it informs, but because it upsets. Anxiety increases engagement. Outrage extends session time. Fear narrows attention. Algorithms don't create these emotions, but they learn to amplify them because they work. AI does not understand morality. It understands patterns. And now comes the twist most people never see coming. The most valuable data is no longer what you do, it is what you almost do. The hesitation, the near click, the abandoned search, the video you watched halfway and closed. These moments reveal internal conflict, and conflict is where prediction becomes powerful. AI systems are now trained to identify uncertainty, because uncertainty is where influence is easiest. In 2026, data collection is no longer passive, it is adaptive. Systems respond to you in real time. They test reactions, adjust strategies, optimize emotional outcomes. Two people can open the same app and experience completely different realities, not because of preference, but because of predicted behavior. You are not browsing the internet. The internet is responding to you. This affects daily life more than people realize. Job opportunities filtered before humans ever see applications. Credit offers personalized based on behavioral risk, not income. News feeds shaping perception subtly, not through lies, but through selective emphasis. Entire populations segmented into invisible categories that determine what opportunities they are shown, and which ones they never even know existed. And here is the most unsettling part of all. There is no single villain, no secret control room, no mastermind pulling levers. The system runs itself, automated, optimized, self-improving. Decisions emerge from models too complex for any single human to fully understand. Accountability dissolves, responsibility becomes abstract, and when harm occurs, no one feels directly responsible because no one directly decided. So who actually owns your data? Legally, you do. Practically, you don't control its consequences. The moment your data is transformed into a prediction, it no longer belongs to you. Predictions are intellectual property. They are assets. They are sold, traded, and deployed at scale. And you never see them. You never audit them. You never correct them. Here's the final shock most people never expect. The future of data monetization is not about selling your past. It's about selling your possible futures. Not what you did, but what you might do. What you could become. What you are statistically likely to choose. In that system, free will doesn't disappear, but it becomes measurable. And what can be measured can be influenced. This is why understanding data is no longer optional. It is a form of digital self-defense. Awareness does not stop the system, but it changes how you move within it. It makes you less predictable. And unpredictability is the one thing these systems struggle with. If this video changed how you see the digital world, you're already ahead of most people. And this is exactly what we explore here on Myst. The hidden systems, the unseen forces, and the future technologies shaping human behavior long before we notice the effects. Before you go, ask yourself one question, and answer it honestly in the comments. Should people be paid for the data they generate every day? If you learned something new, give this video a like. It helps more than you think. Subscribe to Myst if you want to understand the future before it arrives. And turn on the bell icon, because the next secret you miss might already be influencing you. Thanks for watching.